On today's what we doing the Pt.1, we're heading to Davis, Oklahoma, where we're going on our first spring hike, which will also include a 77-foot waterfall, which is Oklahoma's longest waterfall. And they said there's a unique castle structure there as well. So we're gonna get our first spring hike in of 2026. We're gonna check out that waterfall, we're gonna check out the castles, we're gonna check out everything. Good morning, my friends. Let me guess, y'all waiting for those car alarms to go off? Yes? Whoa, what you got, man? That's too big for you. You can't eat that. Okay, so we are here at Turner Falls Park, which is home of Oklahoma's largest waterfall. And so there's the ticket booth where you pay to get in, which is, I think it's about $15. You can also stay here overnight. But the first thing you see before you get to the ticket booth, before you park, those guys having the time of their life. Okay, what do they offer here? So, you know, got a little glamping to this place. It got food trucks here, got a store here. Look like they offer carriage rides from here to the waterfall, $7 per person. From here to waterfall, back to here, $12 per person. That's not bad. It's not bad. So, we are gonna hike through this mountain to get to the waterfall. We have a map that we need to look at, but this is the first thing I saw. Pool closed, no swimming. Mind you, I still need to roll up my windows, but I want to get out here and see this. All right. Oh, we got a good old officer over here. I'm gonna talk to this guy. How you doing today, buddy? Good, yeah. Pretty good. So how far is this 77-foot waterfall? It's a pretty nice hike because I'm gonna hike it.
Well, you can walk, you can drive and get within about a quarter mile.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
okay.
Go through this low water crossing right over here. There's a second low water crossing. The road to Y.
Okay.
Don't go up the hill.
Okay.
Left.
Now
there's a parking lot, and from that parking lot, about a quarter mile.
Now, if you wanted to be adventurous, would you hike up to there, or does it really matter?
Doesn't really matter. I mean, from there, when you walk around the corner, you won't be able to see it from the parking lot. You'll have to walk around the corner. The castle and all, the old castle will be on your right. After you park. But another little cave that most people don't go to is when you see the Turner Falls waterfall, there's a building right over to the left. There's a trail that goes back up. Walk up that trail, there's a little box canyon in there. Before you get to the box canyon, there'll be a way to cross the creek. Cross the creek and go over, and in the side of the mountain, there's a horizontal hole.
Ooh.
Little cave up in there.
I like the sound of that.
It was originally a mine, maybe, but it's a cave.
But... Okay, sweet. Now, is this supposed to be a pool area right here?
This is not. Right over here it is.
Okay. Because I know they said no swimming, so I didn't...
Well, during the summer, yes. Anywhere in the creek is swimming when it's warm, but it's quite cold right now.
So this place get pretty lively in the summer, huh?
We have lots.
Man.
We're typically a diving board and slide and everything at Blue Hole, which is right around the corner.
Okay.
If you want to keep walking
That's what I was going to check out when I first came in. It's the first thing you notice.
Yes, sir.
I'm like, man, that's a great way to welcome yourself into Turner Falls. Sweet. Well, I don't want to hold you up. I just wanted to ask a couple questions, but I definitely will probably take that drive and get a little closer.
All right.
Thank you very much, man. Have a good one. Yeah, buddy. All right. Dang, that is beautiful. Now the watering hole is what he's talking about. That's what I saw. I saw this watering hole and I'm just like, dang. I don't know if I ever seen a natural water hole. Dangerous water. You cannot swim, not into the blue hole area. Deep water with strong undercurrents. Severe slips and fall hazard in the creek. On rocks, children 12 and under must wear a Coast Guard approved life jacket. Not a strong swimmer wear a life jacket. Wow. As you can see, they got chairs. Sit here. Oh man, I know this place is, man. I know this is just it. What a good way. And so that's the entryway. You see this truck coming in? That's the entryway. And just imagine when you come in, this is what you see. And if that don't get you excited, what will? That is gorgeous. I mean, we can end the vlog right now at this point. There's steps, so let's get a little closer. Dang, that looks absolutely gorgeous. This is crazy. You know, I'm always amazed because to me, you know, in my eyes, I'm just a kid from, you know, poverty days, even though been long removed. That's still how I feel when I see stuff like this. Like, wow. If I could show them this, people in the inner city in general, if they could see stuff like this, it would just open their minds to what is out there. And that, oh man, this is just beautiful. We should just film the whole vlog right here, you know? We can start looking up some statistics, yada, yada, yada. We could take up a whole 30-minute hour, just shoot B-roll of this right here, of this stream. And then the greenery in the background. Woof. Man. Okay, so another thing that happens when you first pull in, once you see the water hole to your right, they have this grocery, picnic supplies, firewood, ice, drinks. They pretty much got everything. Oh, it looks like oh, they closed due to power outage. You know us. We want to see if we can get in there anyway. Okay, so as we drive closer to the waterfall, look at this, they got this flowing river. That is, God, that is crazy. That is so cool. Man, we gotta get out just to look at this. There's just so much cool stuff here. And we haven't even gotten that far. God, I gotta, holy smokes. Just look at this lazy river. This thing, look. I'm glad it's early. I just love how this lazy river go over the back way of where we cross. look at that. That's just, wow. You can see through there too. Man, I just find that fascinating. Look at that. This just goes. You just go right across it. The river just keeps on flowing. Dang, that is fantastic. Right to the other side. Wow, $15, huh? Let's watch this car go past it. Let's see right here. Look at that. Just flows right through it. And past it. I don't know why I find that so fascinating. Okay. So here's just one of many thousand shots of how beautiful this river is. And I'm not sure what the name of it is. We need to find that out because it's absolutely gorgeous. This is a climate shot right here. And I don't know if the camera's gonna get it, but the way that sun is hitting that water or the stream, and as it comes down, my goodness. It's pretty windy out here today. I believe it's about, let's see. Okay, so they're about 60, 70 mile per hour winds. Okay, it's about 60 to 70 mile per hour winds. So it's a windy one. I mean, if we're on the beach and you was kite surfing, this would be, matter of fact, it gets so windy, this has to be one of the best states for kite surfing. So we just parked. I mean, you know, this reminds me of like Arizona. I was wondering if we could drive further down, but I don't see a lot of cars leaving out that way. I just see a lot of people walking from that way. So I figure that must be where the waterfall is, which is all right with us. Look at these cabins though. Cabin for rent. These cabins are nice. Sit on top of the hill. Yeah, if you're looking for a cabin to rent. 5606 Riverside. This thing is nice. Got the whole rustic vibe going on. Got a place where you can eat at over here. No vehicles beyond this point. Okay, I didn't see that sign. But that explains a lot of things. All right. Just gonna walk along this river till we get to the steps for the waterfall. Strong. Okay, so I thought we were coming up to a waterfall, but this is the castle right here. Let's check this out. Look at that, they even got tables right there. Wow. It's crazy. The castle, based on Old English architecture. The castle was constructed with native stone materials in the early 30s by Dr. Ellsworth Collins. There was a professor at OKLA University. The building serves as the Bar Sea Ranch headquarters for Dr. Collins' summer home. Boy, Dr. Collins was living in style. Look at these steps. Wow. This is the castle. Whoa. Look at the view. Oh my. Whoa. Oh wow. These are little stairs. Oh, that's not wicked at all. Oh man. This is crazy. Oh my God. This thing is small. This thing is small. Holy smokes. Wow. So many doorways. Dr. Collins was living his life. Look at this. Dang, in the 30s, 1930s. This is crazy. These stairs are so small. Let's see, we got our phone light. And we can shine some light. Okay. I wonder what room is this? It just leads, these ceilings are low. Let me say I'm about 6 foot. These ceilings are about 8 feet tall. These little doorways though are like 4 feet tall. And all you hear is the wind just constantly blowing. It is the perfect creepy sound ever. It's like woo. Now if this was at nighttime, this would be so dramatic. Oh my God. Whew. There's just so many different pathways. Whew. Oh man, that thing go all the way up. Holy smokes. Look at this. A little too high for my liking. It's just endless stairs, endless pathways. There's even little stairs right here. It's just endless. You guys know where the waterfall is? Oh, it's all the way up there. Okay.
You can go this way, we've been told, but if you go all the way up, you can see it off in the distance.
Nice. Oh, okay, that's what he was saying. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Damn, 1930s. Oh yeah. We're getting that working. Ooh, it gets real tricky too. All right, so you see we're marching ourselves up there. We get the idea. We're gonna put this DJI away and we're gonna really focus in on this because one trip and it ain't timber. It'll definitely be Tumbo! We finally made it to another part of the castle. So this is the view up here. All these little initials. It's a little room right here. little wall, a little window. So a lady mentioned this must have been where the classroom was. Whew. It kind of opens up. I mean, he really thought this thing out. Okay, so there's an uphill too. I mean, this this is not for the weak. This is listen. This almost feels like we're doing an Ironman just to see the waterfalls. But I tell you, it reminds me of just like Pt.1 in Michigan to Falls. Well, to Falls, it's a lot easier to get to a waterfall because it's right there. But Pt.1, where you go on that hike, that 2-3 mile, 4 mile hike to get to the other side or to see the waterfall and get to the beach, which is worth it. Man, but this is a incline walk up right here, which rather do an incline walk up than incline stairs. I'll tell you that. Whew. This way. I mean, oh my God. This view is crazy. What do they see over there? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, they're not seeing. The waterfall is that way, but this view up top is amazing. How you doing, bud?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. I thought I overheard you say you can rent those wagons.
Yeah, those wagons you can.
Really?
You can sleep in there, yeah.
Wow.
A little further down that road, there's some teepees.
Yeah.
You can rent those teepees.
Oh, yeah? Oh, man, I gotta get a closer look. Thanks, man. Yeah. This is just gorgeous. Wow. Okay. You know, I gotta apologize to Oklahoma. You know, I didn't know what she was all about. You know, I look at the downtown and I say, they don't remind me of home. But no state's supposed to remind you of home. That's the whole point. This is, wow. We got a little shower house too. Wow. This is crazy. So you can rent these out. I wonder how much. They got shower houses, but they got porta potties. I don't know. Hopefully there's bathrooms in those too. Man. And we still haven't witnessed the waterfall. The waterfall is back the opposite way. But like I said, it's 70 mile per hour wind. We're just going wherever the wind takes us. We're just letting it flow, but this is beautiful. We want our knees to ache when we go up them stone stairs. That's like the size of the length of a baby's foot, you know? We want to see this randomly right here. And take a seat. Not because we're tired, but because that's what it's here for. And we don't want to sit too long. or else we're not gonna make it back down. But it is beautiful over here. Turner Falls. I think this is where we were supposed to be. We were supposed to be able to see the waterfall. Oh, wow. Look at that. Wow, what a view. Look like you got people down there just hanging out. That is gorgeous. That water, man. Woo. And there's no other spot to really look at it. I mean, it's picture perfect. It's wide enough. Everything is perfect. Man, the scenery, it's just everything. Turner Falls, folks. Turner Falls. Okay, now the guy was explaining to us, he was saying there was another thing that we should check out, which was a cave. And he was giving us all these directions, which we don't remember. But we do have a map. Hopefully the map shows the cave on there. And we're gonna try to find this cave. I mean, we're gonna do everything here that Turner Fall has to offer, besides the fact that we can't swim in the water, which I wish we could. Probably can go tubing here. I mean, just turned spring a week ago, so, and in some places it's still snowing, so I can't complain. Let's go find that cave.